What's up? What's happening? What is going on, Cantaloupes? We continue to look back at the 2017 NFL season with a personal favorite hobby of mine, looking at people failing. These are the 10 funniest bloopers from the 2017 NFL regular season. Number 10, Julio Jones, wide open drop. Huge fourth down situation against the division rival Carolina Panthers. This play pretty much decides if the Falcons stay in this game or not. Toss it up to one of the best receivers in the league, wide open in the end zone. Hey, what could go wrong?
Ryan airs it out all alone, juggled, incomplete. Jones wide open, and he dropped it. I mean, they just will never be.
Number 9, the ref uses a piece of paper. Officiating was just one giant blooper this season, but nothing sums it up quite like this moment that ultimately decided the game against the Raiders.
Look at this. A link short.
Oh my goodness. I have never seen this.
I haven't either.
Never seen this.
Well, G's looking at it from above.
Because you have to raise that to a 90-degree angle, right? It has to be dead vertical.
Look at this. Can he put a card in between it?
Look at Gene. He can barely contain himself. He's saying that piece of paper hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! I have never seen that before.
Ever. I don't think I've ever seen an empty backfield in this situation.
So now we have a new, and that's a double fold over card. So somebody's going to say, if you have an index card, all right, but you can't fold it over.
Number 8, Travis Benjamin's safety. It's tough to beat the Patriots in any situation. It becomes even harder when you run backwards.
Ryan Allen to punt it. Benjamin circles. Benjamin in trouble. Oh, what a bad decision by Benjamin. Did he get out of the end zone?
Now the official's going to talk about it. I don't think he did.
Patriots are asking for a safety.
Number 7, Brock Osweiler hits a guy in the head. Hey, Brock has afforded us plenty of lowlights, but nothing makes me laugh quite like this instance of remarkable accuracy. Number 6, Nick Folk on Thursday Night Football. Just like it's tough to beat the Patriots when you run backwards, it's also tough to beat them when you can't hit gimme field goals. Just ask the Buccaneers.
They've got to have it.
Oh.
And they don't.
Oh my goodness. It just continues around here. It's just,
Wow.
it can't continue like this for Tampa Bay. 2 years in a row, over and over again.
Number 5, Cutler Wildcat. Nobody, and I mean nobody, puts in the amount of effort day in and day out as Jay Cutler. But by that, I mean nobody puts in as little effort as Jay Cutler, as seen here.
Cutler lines up at the bottom of your screen. They're going to snap it to a guy, and that doesn't go anywhere. Cutler lines up at the bottom of your screen. They're going to...
Number 4, Donny Jones forgets to take off his sweats. Okay, to be fair, the Eagles punted so infrequently this season that I don't really blame Donny Jones for forgetting to take off his sweatpants.
Donny Jones wears his sweatpants onto the field, then sheds them and throws them behind him.
Maybe he forgot he was wearing his sweats.
I know. I haven't seen that before. They're lying at the 40-yard line.
Well, I remember Corey Graham looked at me, he kind of shook his head, and I kind of started laughing out there. I'm like, I got to refocus, because I want to obviously execute and get a good punt off. But, yeah, Schwartz was the first guy. He said, that's embarrassing. Yeah, well, Coach, he said, at least you hit a good punt, though.
Number 3, Corey Coleman's drop. Week 17, trailing 28-24, fourth down, less than 2 minutes on the clock. Miraculously, the Browns are only 27 yards away from saving their season and going 1-15. Oh, and then the most Browns thing possible happens.
In the backfield, Kaiser under pressure, somehow escapes. Kaiser's pass is incomplete. Right through the hands of Coleman, and he can't believe it.
Kaiser does everything that he possibly can, and that one goes right through your hands. Incomplete pass, and what a disappointing end to the Cleveland Browns offense.
Number 2, Marcus Cooper, Bears fumble. I can't tell whether Marcus Cooper ran out of gas or was just showboating, but either way, he took a page out of Leon Lett's book and handed us one of the most interesting situations of this NFL season.
Here. That one's blocked. The Bears have it. The Bears are going to get a touchdown out of this. Now they're ruling. Let's see what they rule in the end zone. There's a penalty marker down.
I think that ball was knocked out before he crossed the goal line. It looked, at least from here, way back at midfield where we're so could eventually be a safety instead of a touchdown. He's not in the end zone when that happens. Vance McDonald.
There is a showboat move that just has no reasonable explanation to it. None whatsoever.
Every NFL player should be required to watch Super Bowl highlights and realize when Leon Lett did what he did in the Super Bowl. Now the Cowboys had a huge lead at that point in time in that Super Bowl.
Go in the locker room because, as he said, quote, I was told the halftime started. So he seemed frustrated with the fact that the side judge was coming over to have this conversation with him. And again, he is the only member of the Steelers that is out here right now.
He's going to be a really interesting interview at halftime.
Well, and this is something we're going to have to keep track of the rest of the game. Obviously, if this comes down to a couple points or comes down to a touchdown difference, it's Marcus Cooper is going to be sick.
Now the Bears are all excited on the near sideline. And here come the Steelers. Some of them.
After review of the play, it's been determined that the runner did fumble the ball at the 1-yard line. Then in the end zone, we have an illegal bat by Pittsburgh, which is this time is the defense. So by rule, we will bring the ball back to the fumble spot, which is the 1, go half the distance to the goal line. It'll be Chicago's ball at the half-yard line, and we will extend the period with an untimed down. After review of the play, it's been determined that the runner did fumble the ball at the 1-yard line. Then in the end zone, we have an illegal bat by Pittsburgh, which is this time is the defense. So by rule, we will bring the ball back to the fumble spot, which is the 1, go half the distance to the goal line. It'll be Chicago's ball at the half-yard line, and we will extend the period with an untimed down.
Number 1, Jameis Winston eating a W. Jameis is normally a really, really good motivational speaker. This time around, his speech might have resonated the wrong way.
Hey, I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to corn after I say one thing. Go. Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight? Yeah. Come in. That's all I want.
What other moments should we have included in this list? Hey, maybe we'll make one for the playoffs. If you're new to Total Pro Sports, hit the subscribe button. We put out videos every day. Just hit the like button whether you're new or not. Until next time, I'm Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.